It is a sin to speak criticism of my religion. It is a sin even to hear it. The man got out of the car and slammed the door. Gogo stepped back and sighed heavily. I thought you'd run your car over me too. Well, I told you it depends on which religion you're from, the man said, walking closer. You could have just told me your religion and I wouldn't be wasting my time here. Why are you so obsessed with Epstein? Gogo asked. The man's hands trembled as he pulled out his phone, furiously scrolling through videos and pictures from the Epstein files. Because he's the worst of humanity. This is what happens to humans when they don't follow God. They become corrupt, they kill, bribe, rape, and do the most unimaginable things possible. He shoved the phone in Gogo's face. Look at this. Look at what your precious humanity is capable of. But aren't you doing the same? Gogo asked. You're mercilessly killing people just because they don't believe in your God. You don't get it. You just don't get it. I'm just a human doing his work. I am saving you all. This is the only way you're gonna get rid of your sins. So that I get to go to Karopolis after my death. Karopolis, what's that? Gogo asked. The man's face changed completely. He smiled, but it was desperate. It's a place where there's no pain, no suffering. The land where you live a perfect life. You get to go there only if you do God's work in this cursed human life. Well, what if someone doesn't believe in your afterlife? What if they don't care about it? Gogo asked. Then you're foolish to not see the truth, the man snapped. You'll be damned for eternity if you question his intentions. This is why it's important for petty creatures like you to fear the wrath of my God. Stop questioning. Well, I come from Pep City, Gogo said calmly. It's a place where asking questions is a sign of a healthy mind. It is encouraged. That's how we learn and evolve. I used to be like you, foolish and ignorant. Then the world changed me, the man said, looking away. What does that mean? Could you please be a little specific and less poetic? Gogo asked. The man sat down on the bonnet of the car, suddenly looking tired. I was a purposeless loser before. I was lazy, unmotivated. I hated my life. I tried to get a decent job but nothing seemed to be working. I never had the courage to approach a woman. I was convinced that I was worthless and couldn't do anything with my life. Until I met my mentor. He brought me close to God and showed me the right way of life. Joining that server was the best decision of my life. Which server? Gogo asked. The man paused, lost in the memory. One day I was watching a video about why embracing God is the only thing that can change your life. It led me to a server that was full of extremely energetic people wanting to find a purpose in life and change themselves. I was instantly hooked. For the first time in my life, I felt like I belonged somewhere. I loved the feeling of being in a community that actually cared about me. I had to make some sacrifices though, but it was worth it. Glory to Karopolis. What kind of sacrifices? Gogo asked carefully. The man's expression became blank, almost robotic. Well, the girl that I loved was from a different religion. I was asked to convert her to my religion. I tried everything but I couldn't convince her. I failed and lost her. Then I had to hand over all my materialistic possessions to my religion, my parents' house, their land, and everything else they gave me, according to the rules of my community. He paused. I had a good friend too, my best friend actually. But he became foolish and started criticizing my community for being too extreme. He disrespected my religion in front of everyone. That's why he had to be exterminated. The man looked up at Gogo. But I don't regret anything now. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices for something greater. Glory to Karopolis. Anything that does not believe in my God deserves to be exterminated. You're someone whose entire world revolves around their religion, Gogo said. It's as if you have nothing else going on in your life. But have you ever stopped to ask who is really benefiting from all these attacks and wars that happen in the name of religion? Is it you? Is it the leaders who tell you what to do? The ones who send you out to kill while they are safe? Or is it the ones who profit from all this chaos? They make and sell weapons, medicines, masks, books, all these things for you to fight amongst yourselves like animals without brains, while they grow rich. Tell me something. Why do you even need a mentor to practice religion? Can't you just read and think for yourself? The man stood up with anger in his eyes. You cannot disrespect my mentor. Do you get it? I'm just asking a simple question, Gogo said. Why do you need a mentor to practice religion? Are you not wise enough to understand your own religious texts? Personally speaking, I see religion as a tool to understand humans and human philosophy. I respect the literature and the wisdom in it, but I just don't understand the obsession with wanting everything to go according to your religion. Why do you have to be at war all the time? For the sake of your afterlife? What if it doesn't exist? What if this right here, right now is all you have? The man's phone rang. He answered it, and his face went pale. What is happening? His voice was panicked now. They're telling me that they will kill my family if I don't stop talking to you right now. He looked at Gogo with confusion and fear. Who are you? Why is my mentor so angry with me? I did everything that he wanted me to do. I am doing God's work. I deserve to go to Karapolis. I never wanted to disappoint my mentor. What is happening? Why would they threaten my family? Gogo looked at him calmly. Great. Start asking questions.